President Clinton went to the Rose Garden and in a heartfelt expression of his grief, remembered Prime Minister Rabin as a warrior for his nation's freedom and a martyr for his nation's peace.
Where's your Clinton saw? You have a shot? What script number? We don't have it. We don't have it.
We will have the sound pretty soon, but...
Okay, Florida. Go ahead. Question?
I was wondering what kind of capital you need to invest in Howard Stern's...
Oh, shit.
One of those pesky Howard Stern calls, right? Okay, we're over it. Okay,
Thank you for joining us.
And we can't have that.
A nation in mourning bids farewell to a leader, a statesman, and a war hero. Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin is laid to rest. The suspect in his assassination makes a defiant appearance in court, saying he has no regrets.
The Relay crossfade dissolve. What was that in 6? Jesus. What was that tape in 6?
We're checking on that now.
Damn.
From CNN International, this is World News.
A hail of gunfire has killed a U.S. soldier in Haiti. He's the first American soldier to be killed in the Caribbean nation. A pickup truck carrying a former Haitian army officer ran through a U.S. military checkpoint. U.S. soldiers chased the truck, then approached it on foot when it stopped. Back on camera, according to a U.S. Embassy spokesman, the former Haitian officer emerged from the truck and opened fire.
Now, to get an update on sporting action from around the world, here's CNN's Scott Engler.
6 track take.
The first big day at the World Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden, saw a world record in the women's pole vault. Why do I say long jump? Could you back that up? 3, 2, 1.
He didn't clean this up.
The first big day at the World Championships in Gothenburg, Sweden, saw a world record in the women's pole vault. Say it one more time, Scott. Sorry. Back up. 3, 2, 1. The first big day at the World Championships in Gothenburg.
Well, we apologise. We seem to have problems there with our sports report. Not to worry. We'll try and get that right in our next show.
I have approximately 650 refugees that were providing shelter and...
We're speaking there with General Alain Fournier.
Okay, now we go to CNN International News for breaking news with Riz Khan.
John, thanks very much. Well, we're joining our domestic CNN network to give you more coverage on the situation.
Here we come.
For the latest developments in Budyanovsk, we're joined live by CNN Siobhan Darrow.
The connection's bad.
Take track 11.
I don't hear you. Hang on. But it's here. It's our connection, I think.
It's like we're having some technical problems there with Siobhan. Siobhan, can you hear me now? Siobhan?
Mrs. Gingrich, what has Newt told you about President Clinton?
Nothing. And I can't tell you what he said about Hillary.
You can't?
I can't.
Why didn't you just whisper it to me, just between you and me?
She's a bitch. Real, that's the only thing he ever said about her.
Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon. The prosecution at the O.J. Simpson murder trial is urging the jury not to follow what it calls false roads created by the defense. Marcia Clark has been delivering the closing argument. That has been interrupted briefly for reasons we're not altogether clear about, but the jury has been asked to leave the courtroom right now. Have we heard why?
Yes, we do know why. Apparently, while they were talking about the blood dripping, the camera panned over to Simpson to show a tight shot of Simpson making notes.
All right, I'm sorry. We apparently the camera panned over to O.J. Simpson inadvertently, and the judge recessed the case for momentarily. He has summoned the attorneys outside the presence of the jurors to determine what should happen next. We're not sure exactly what's going on.
Senate Judiciary Chairman Orrin Hatch says the GOP proposal would add criminal conspiracy to the list of terrorist offenses. It was just a light blowing. I got nervous, but it was just a light blowing.
Dow gained 20 points. Back to you, Chuck.
Mike, thanks. Have a nice weekend. Dollars and Cents News up next. I'm sorry, Headline Sports is next.